In the early 1800s, the isolated Grey farm was a beacon of prosperity, owned by Samuel and Margaret Grey. But beneath the surface of their idyllic life lay secrets darker than anyone could imagine. Margaret Grey was not always the kind-hearted woman the townsfolk believed her to be. Behind her charming smile and gentle demeanor was a woman of intense ambition and a cold, calculating nature. She married Samuel Grey for his wealth and the prestige of his farm, seeing him as a means to secure her future. Life on the farm was prosperous, but not without its troubles. Margaret ruled the household with an iron fist, her true nature revealing itself behind closed doors. Samuel, a gentle and hard-working man, became increasingly isolated under Margaret's control. She manipulated him, using his love for her to bend him to her will. The servants and workers feared her, whispering about her cruel punishments and cold, unfeeling eyes. One harsh winter, Samuel fell ill. Margaret, far from the loving wife she appeared to be, saw this as an opportunity. She withheld proper care, subtly ensuring his condition worsened. Samuel's death was slow and painful, and as he lay dying, he saw the true malice in Margaret's eyes. His final words were a curse, promising that his spirit would never leave her in peace. With Samuel gone, Margaret took full control of the farm, but her victory was hollow. The curse Samuel uttered with his dying breath began to take effect. The farmhouse, once filled with warmth and laughter, grew cold and dark. Shadows seemed to move on their own, and at night Margaret heard Samuel's voice whispering from the darkness, accusing her of murder. Margaret's cruelty only increased. She drove the servants harder, and any who displeased her met with mysterious accidents. The townspeople spoke in hushed tones about the screams that emanated from the farmhouse at night, and the strange lights that flickered in the windows. One stormy night, a traveler named Edward sought shelter at the farm. Margaret, seeing potential in the young man, allowed him to stay. Edward, unaware of Margaret's true nature, was initially charmed by her, but he soon discovered her cruelty and the dark aura that surrounded the farm. Edward found himself drawn to the basement, where he uncovered a hidden room filled with sinister artifacts and evidence of Margaret's dabbling in dark rituals. Confronting her, he demanded answers, but Margaret, now fully consumed by her madness, saw him as another threat to her power. That night, Edward disappeared, his fate sealed by Margaret's hand.